And we are back with 3 more epic slot car tracks for you to take a look at. I've handpicked these from Facebook and the interwebs, but there's a bit of a change this time. We're not going to rate them. We're going to take a look at them. We'll see how that goes. If you want the ratings to come back, let me know, but we're going to dive into 3 very different slot car tracks, and I think most of them have some footage as well. But let's kick it off. Track number 1. So let's kick off with track number 1. It's a brand we have not seen yet. It's Ninco, it's digital, it's Suzuka, and it's massive. Big thank you to Franz who did email me 2 different tracks. We'll do this one today. We'll look at the other one next time because they're both pretty epic. And if you aren't used to the slot car world, Ninco was a brand that we loved many years ago. You can still get it secondhand, but it's no longer made for the big world. So let's have a quick look at it. It is digital, it's Suzuka. We do have some footage, but I want to quickly point out just how big this track is. I mean, the room itself is pretty big, and all the gents have to be on a podium so they can see what they're doing. But if we zoom right in, you'll see that we do have some digital changeovers here. Ninco is heavily used still to this day in the European world, and digital Ninco is really good to see. I'm happy that this is digital. Over here, we've also got some more changeovers, some singles, some doubles, but it is massive. Let me see if I can pull up another photo. This is from the opposite end, and you can see just how big this thing is, and it's got some landscaping, which is mind-blowing. Now, we have shown some tracks before with a beautiful pits. This one is active with digital. If you don't know much about digital, check out my other videos, but we will do a full video on, I think, all the digital systems soon. This is an active pit lane, meaning you have to pull in there, you have to fuel up. It is pretty cool, and it's Suzuka. Actually looks bang on to Suzuka. Let's have a look at another photo. Here's from a different angle. You can see that Suzuka crossover. It's epic. I mean, even the background, actually you can see the other track, which we will talk about that next time. It's a monster as well, but it's not digital. In the back here, we've got, looks like Fernando Alonso and a Renault. You've got the working pits at the back with all the people who want to come and work on their cars. But it is a big track, and I'm glad it's been sent to me. And here is a little digital crossover that we don't see in today's world, a curved crossover double. That is pretty cool. So with the digital world, you press a button and you can actually change lanes. And this one here, you can change lanes on a corner. So I think that's all the photos. We've got one more here to show off some landscaping. But now let's take a lap around the Suzuka track. So now let's jump on board and do a lap of that incredible track. Point of view, we're going inside the slot car. Thank you to SRC Eindhoven, their YouTube channel. Search up Suzuka Lap and you'll find it. It's incredible footage. I'm gonna press play. It is a little bit shaky because we are on a slot car, literally on top of a slot car. But let's go for it. We've come out of the first straight into a couple of these beautiful corners. You'll see some digital changeovers as we go past them. We do stay in the same lane. Now we're gonna go under a bridge and you're gonna see a car go flying past us in a tick, because the car is going slower, just so we can get the proper footage. There it goes, it zoomed past us. Now we're climbing uphill. About to take a nice little left over the bridge and then into the final straight. You can see the pits on the right. That is a lap of Suzuka. It is epic. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But I think we'll start off with an absolute winner. Ninco Digital, what a win. So for track number 1, we went massive Ninco Digital. So for track 2, we're gonna scale it down a bit and go home DIY, because I believe this one we could all make at home. So for track number 2, it's styrofoam, it's a hill climb, it's 1 lane, and I think we can make it. And we do have pictures and footage. I did find this on the Slot Forums website, so thank you Legends for posting it. But let's dive into it. What have we got? Well, we do have a styrofoam hill climb. So the owner of this one has got styrofoam, split it, put it together and made the actual copper tape just big enough to have a slot car on it. And I think it looks pretty good. Behind that is a wooden frame, as you can see. It's a very tight hill climb. I was sort of questioning the purpose of it when I first saw it, but once I saw the video, it's pretty cool. Now, I actually wouldn't mind trying to attempt to make this. When it comes to the quality of the finish, I think we all can do that. It is a very tight corner, but I love this big dipper. Now let's go through some of the photos because I want to show you some of how it started to where it's finished. And you can see here, we've got ourselves a nice little Lancia Beta bottle, looks or a Lancia Delta or something similar. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but you can already see that we've got the actual line ready to go. There is no copper tape that's been put down yet, but you can sort of see where he's putting or she's putting the car down to sort of get the idea of where this is going. And that big dipper, it's huge. Now I'm guessing you'll be able to go both ways on this track, but I'm guessing it's a hill climb more than anything else, but imagine going down this as well. But let's have a look at some more photos because I wanted to show the downhill part. I know photos don't do the greatest when it shows, I guess, a descent or a a hill climb, but that is a big drop, and you'll see in the footage. The copper tape itself, I haven't seen any joins. It might just be one continuous roll of tape, unless I'm missing the joins, but that is very easy to do. Copper tape is highly conductive, and it literally comes off like a roll of sticky tape. So it's really good to use for the slot car world. We've got another photo of the base of it. This is where the timing system will go, and you can kind of see that it's a bit of paper mache slash a bit of everything, but that is styrofoam, which I think we could find that everywhere. How he's cut it, I would say it's still a router, but that's a pretty smart, genius way. Here's our little timing gate, I guess you'll call it. It looks like the old SCX timing gate, which I think I still have somewhere boxed up, but there is the timing gate, and we're back to the photos. But now let's check out the video of this in action.
Now listen, here's your chance to support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, thumbs up and bell icon to be notified by upcoming videos.
So here we have some footage of this hill climb in action. Now for reference, the car is 1/32 in scale, so you can see how big or small the track may be. And I do want to shout out to the YouTube user who posted this. You can see at the top left-hand corner, that's who posted it. But now let's press play, and you're going to hear some of the timing system, but it actually goes really well. Now, I don't have the measurements. On Slot Forums, you will find all the details you need, but I think it's pretty incredible for a DIY job. Now you can see the timing system's got a little sensor light that goes down, which will break when you drive through it. So you've got a sensor underneath and the light will point down. Very simple to do. You could probably use also an app for this as well, a timing lap, but it performs better than I thought. And I actually want to attempt to do this. If I was going to do this, I'll probably make it a bit wider and a bit taller, but hey, for a home job, it's really well done. So there you go, track number 2, DIY. Let me know in the comments, are you gonna try and make this one? But I think it's a winner. So for track number 1, we've gone big Suzuka. Track number 2, small DIY hill climb. Track number 3, we're going to an old favorite brand of mine, HUGE Racing. These guys create digital and analog tracks, and their digital tracks has a system called the BLST, Best Lane Slot Track, which means pretty much if you are winning or losing, it will try and choose the best lane for you to take. Being digital, you can cross over lanes. Beautiful looking tracks. We're actually going to focus on this one today, which is the 20th anniversary setup that they did, I think, a couple of years ago, and it's on the Slot Car Passions website. Unfortunately, the photo is not the greatest quality, so I can zoom in a little bit, but we'll have a look at some footage of this track in action as well via their YouTube page. But let's quickly go check out who they are on their actual page themselves, because they are incredible. HUGE Racing, I'm going to quickly look at some photos of their other builds just to see the quality, and you can see here we do have some digital elements. A lot of people buy this track in Europe. It's a huge European brand. I do want one of these in my collection. They're not the cheapest, but they are most definitely one of the best out there when it comes to how the digital game is ran. So there we go. We've got a couple of quick pics here of some of the other tracks. You can see some of their digital elements, but now it's time we take a look at that 20th anniversary track in action. So I've jumped over to HUGE Racing's YouTube channel. Give them a follow. They've got a good package video here showing off that 20th anniversary track setup, play function. It's pretty cool footage. So I'm going to press play. We're going to have it on mute so we don't get done with any copyright, but give these guys a follow and I'll talk you through what's going on. So firstly, it's a modular setup track. You can see it's been put together quite simply and easy, and it looks very professional. And this is digital. It's the BLST system. They've set it up. You've got 6 drivers, and here we go. Some action of the tracks actually choosing their fastest lane. They're going crossing over. Some are cutting each other off. It depends where you are on the track of where it's going to position you. Got a working pit lane as well. You can see the crossover, so you can have multiple cars coming in. Full control center, which it's pretty cool to see that on a slot car track, and you can see them also choosing different lanes. You got an under bridge, and for such a small track, I think it actually goes pretty well. Now let's jump on board and we'll see what this car actually does. So here we go. We're sitting in a pack of 4 at the moment. We're going to take the inside lane still. These guys might start crossing over if they have the opportunity. We're still in the inside lane. Bit of back camera action too. So now we've crossed over to the outside lane. This car thought it was faster, so he's now jumped in front of us. And of course, if you want to, you can change lanes as well, but it does choose the fastest lane for you when you're racing. And you'll see we keep changing lanes. Into the pits. This is really, really good footage. I'm pretty impressed. Front and rear camera. We've taken off again. Let's see if we've got any cars coming up from behind. We've got the yellow. He's going to creep up. And of course, this is on demo mode, so nice and slow. But it is a good, I guess, vision of how this track works. We've got the yellow now take over. We're going to try and catch up to him. Middle lane, which is the fastest. It chooses the apex. What an absolute banger of a track. So there you go, Sillage Raceway, check them out. It's pretty incredible. And that's a wrap. 3 incredible slot car tracks. The first one, a massive Suzuka layout, digital, all day of the week, yes please. We had a small DIY single lane hill climb, which I think we all can build that. Maybe I should attempt something like that. And last but not least, Sillage Raceway with their very unique digital system, the BLST. Take a look at them. They are quite pricey, but worth every penny in my opinion. And I think what they've done with the BLST system is very smart. Let me know if you want to see the ratings come back. I'm happy to bring that back in, but I do enjoy showing these videos because a lot of people don't know what kind of tracks are out there. And I am trying to find a mix every time I put one together. But be safe, take care. Check me out on TikTok as well. I've been going live on TikTok, talking all things hobbies, which is going really well. And of course on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
And if you enjoy this video, YouTube might think you like these two as well.
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Go.